What's up, MSFers, and welcome to your recap for the Memorial Day weekend. However, in Marvel Strike Force land, it did get a little bit... We'll start our showcase of ugliness with this man. Dorky Dad says that you'll need a 1.4 million invaders team to sim the boss node in skill incursions, especially at difficulties 1.5. That boss node is specifically designed to thwart your efforts when simming by putting in a really thick killmonger, and so normally you'd think you could just go in on auto and target around it, but even that isn't fast enough. Sim doesn't use a clock, so it will always finish the match, but with this, your team gets killed off because they get stuck on that killmonger. Dorky Dad teams up with Juicy and Bendable Straws to find out what's going wrong with the new Warriors team in their matchup against the Tangled Web. Be on the lookout for a new Warriors team. Also, he showcases in his latest video how Peggy refreshes the revives in Room 6. Of course, she's not supposed to do that either. Once again, Scopely tries to fix things after the fact. They put up a broken event that gave away 75,000 points to a small portion of the player base. They had to put the event back up broken so that everybody could take advantage of that. Unfortunately, those 75,000 points only gets you a few of the milestones. You're still going to have to blitz pretty hard to get down to that milestone 28 if that's what you're looking for. They took down the orbs for the Out of This World event, having no way to complete this in its final hours. And then there's the Nova Trials debacle. No, not last week's Nova Trials debacle. This is a new debacle where they changed the minimums for the leaderboard from 100,000 to 400,000 with little to no communication. If you want more on this subject, be sure to check out Mobile Gamer's video, but there are dozens of posts on Reddit of people fuming about this one. And let's not forget that we're still missing those blue 5 ions from the compensation that was supposed to have those from last week. Tawna having left the envoys and no longer reporting those bug finds to the devs, people complaining about the priorities with Scopely fixing these bugs, lack of agency, player progression systems, and just a general downward trend with the status of the game has Marvel Strike Force in one of the worst positions ever. Boylon talks about the player base shriveling to epic lows in his video, and I think he actually has a point in this. And if all that isn't enough for you, just switching to free-to-play, you might still be benefiting Scopely's pocketbook. It turns out that every time there's a new patch, the system automatically slides you back into a default of opting in for selling your information. That's right, you have to manually go and slide this back after every patch. I'll leave you with a little good news. Benny's infographic on the new Warriors team is out. He goes over his initial thoughts. He's also got a lot of great content coming to his YouTube channel. I really enjoy the fight of the day. He also goes over incursion raids. Speaking of incursion raids, the LVP goes over the rebirth section. Segsy Jegsy will show you how to one-shot the Mystic nodes. And Gideon takes a look at tech to find out that, yeah, tech sucks. If all this ugliness has you feeling bad, then just skip it by liking and subscribing to me, Ron7, bringing you yesterday's news today. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to tell you that you shouldn't T4 Noir's passive, or better yet, just don't build him because Noir sucks.